Alright, guys. So time for an update. Don't really have much to say, but I don't know a whole lot, but there's a couple, there's a few things that I've learned along the way getting to be this age, and one of those things is you got to be kind of selective. You got to take that extra couple of seconds to pick out the right shopping cart when you go and buy some groceries, Because it's not that big of a deal really, but when you get that one cart, where the wheel just doesn't want to stay straight, and you're going down the aisle and it sounds something like that. But yeah, you want to take that extra couple seconds to make sure that cart rides straight and true and smooth and silent. All right, guys, so I'm not sure, but just in case you can hear the fan noise in the background, sorry about that fan noise if you can hear it. In this box today, all right, we're going to get right into it, and we're going to do a real special unboxing technique today, where we're really going to focus in. We're going to zoom in on the actual opening of the box. Got my little handy dandy little blade here. Oh, sorry about knocking the camera there, guys. Sorry about that. It's bound to happen at this close of an angle. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but now we've cut the tape, right? So now that place where the tape was kind of connecting the top of the box down to the side of the box is now free. Okay, so now we've moved around to the other side of the box. We have a very similar situation here. All right, so we're going to do the same exact procedure here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the tape that's holding these two sides together, okay? Here we go. See that? We just cut through the tape, and now very similar to the other side, you can see now that part is separated from that part. All right, so now here we are back on the overhead view of the taped box. And this is the last procedure in the tape cutting process. Is we're gonna take this little cutter and we're gonna cut right along the separation point here, right? This is actually two different sections of the cardboard coming together, see? And then they're taped together here to form the top of the box. And then what I do is I come in at an angle. All right, so when you come in at that angle, it's not going to go very far. And this is a tough one because we've got that extra layer of plastic. And you're going at a diagonal angle so that the blade just just maybe peeks out underneath on the bottom side of the cut. You're not going straight in, and sometimes you lose control of the depth of the blade. There you go, guys. You're welcome. All right, so that's the last portion of the tape cutting process. And let's see what we got. All right, yeah, we got a bunch of DVDs. All right. I know from experience exactly how this thing is packaged. I have ordered from this seller before, and so I have a pretty good idea of exactly their technique. All right. Game recognized game. See what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go ahead here and go kind of willy-nilly because, like I said, I know how this thing is packaged. He does a very good job, and so I don't have to guess at what is happening underneath here, and we're just gonna go ahead and undo this plastic outer wrap here, and then as you can see, he's got some cardboard on the inside that he has formed for recycling some boxes and forming a perfect little case here for the contents. I appreciate that. By reusing this. Oh, sorry about that. Reusing the materials. It's doing a small part to help out the environment. For future generations, and that's really important. Plus, he's probably saving a couple bucks here. Yeah, we got some CDs. Okay. All right, we got another one here, and for something like this, especially since I'm working at this awkward angle, and I'm sweating out the toxins like a marathon runner here. So let's go. Let's just cut this thing open. Better safe than sorry, as the saying goes. We're gonna open this thing up and see what we got inside. So you see that technique? Could you see? Was that even in camera? I don't even know. All right, and we got another CD here. That's just great. Okay. All right, I guess I can show you this one. Sweating my pants off over here. But yeah, this one I got. This one goes back a ways, and I got this one. It's got some songs. It's got some good songs on here. But track 3 in particular, Just the Way You Are, probably one of his biggest hits. Yeah, it's one of those songs that I remember hearing a lot as a kid, and you'd hear it on the radio, and you'd hear it at little parties that you'd go to, and yeah, there's just something about it. It's hard to describe this kind of thing, but yeah, it's the song. Yeah, it's the voice. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit the saxophone, but there's just something about the way that song sounds. It's the way that it fills the room. And maybe it is just a nostalgia thing, maybe it's just something that kind of tugs at those old little memory banks in there. But yeah, there's something kind of special about the way that song makes you feel, So yeah, so I got this, and that's this. This is the one. This is the one that came out of this envelope, guys. Right? This is a very special episode today where we are focusing on the behind the scenes of how the packages are opened. A lot less focus on the contents. Despite all of the perspiration, there's a lot of dedication going on here to bring you this content, and so that's pretty much the end of this this behind the scenes segment. All right, guys. All right. On the turntable today. And on the turntable today we have where is it? Can we even see it? We have Liana Boyd, stereophonic. No, that's just telling us that it's not monophonic, guys. I know. Yeah, so this one, this is, classical guitar once again. And, I've only listened to one side so far, but, it's a nice chill vibe. It's some nice kind of background music. I'm kind of in this, classical guitar phase right now. It's probably not going to be too long. Just kind of short. Like I said, I guess I picked up a few of these along the way, and I'm just, finally checking them out. At a time now that I appreciate them. Before I was just like, oh, seriously, I got this. Well, okay, but now I'm into it. So yeah, like I said, I've only listened to the first side. It's mellow. It's chill vibes. There's no drums. That's all right, I guess. Towards the end of this side, I guess it's the first side. This is the first side. I don't even know. But the side that I listened to towards the end, it got a little, little outside. It's kind of cool. It's a little weird. I was kind of digging it. Otherwise, just kind of, stuff that you would expect. Nice stuff. So this is classical guitar, Leona Boyd. That's what's on the turntable today, guys. All right, guys. That's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day. I am Diver. Diver. Dive. Diver. I dive.